Let's go! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm proud to be here tonight celebrating SEO and my really good friend, Orlando Bravo, my brother. Rachel asked me to share with you a little bit of my story as well as my connection to SEO, because they are connected. First of all, I'm a proud first-generation student myself. My parents were immigrants in the 50s, mom from Cuba fleeing communism, and my dad from France after the war. And I was the first in my family to go to college and grad school. And I know what an education can do to make your family's dream come true. And I'm grateful for my parents and other mentors in my life who helped me make those dreams come true. First-gen students are hardworking, risk-taking, optimistic, and disciplined. And in the words of Alexander Hamilton, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. That's what these kids are doing. They're young, hungry, and scrappy, and they're not throwing away their shot. For you scholars here tonight, I know that feeling in college wondering, do I really belong here? Do I deserve to be here? And let me tell you wholeheartedly, yes, you do. The answer is yes, you really deserve to be there, and you're going to crush it, and we all want you to crush it. First-gen students not only work hard and get successful, but they leave with an attitude of gratitude, and they really want to give back. And you see that here at this event. My philanthropic efforts at the J.P. Conte Family Foundation are committed to keeping the American dream alive in our great country by focusing on educational equity. And I want everyone to know I'm actually optimistic about the future. I'm not pessimistic. Despite some of the current things people talked about, I'm optimistic about where things are headed. I've been on the board for SEO for 2 years. My firm, GenStar Capital, is a partner in SEO's alternative limited fellowship program, and I've mentored several fellows in the last 2 years. Now let me tell you about my good friend for over 10 years, Orlando Bravo, who's the only other half-Cuban private equity guy I know in the United States. He and I met, I was touring, my third child is a 17-year-old young woman, girl, Luisa, and I was touring private schools looking for a place for her to go to school, and he was touring with his daughter. I just remember every school I'd visit, and there'd be this great accent that reminded me of my mom. And it had this little, Spanish element to it, and there was a big, hearty laugh. And I just thought of fun and family, and it felt like home. And I met Orlando, and I said, I love this man. He's an amazing guy. Orlando was born and raised in Puerto Rico, as you've heard. He's a tennis maniac, not only player, but fan. And I've experienced, he doesn't play me because he'd crush me, but as a fan, he's quite a fan. As you know, he went to Brown, went on to, he's a bear, Stanford Law School and Business School. He couldn't decide what he wanted. And he built one of the top private equity firms in the world. In fact, Thoma Bravo, as we heard tonight, was named best performing PE firm. Henry Kravis and I are meeting at the bar after this event, and we want to see the numbers. We're bringing in accountants, because we're not so sure. Okay, guys? I'm willing to say it, but I'm bringing in an auditor here. We've got a Vista guy here. He's not happy about it either. Jesus. I don't know who made this up. Come on. He has achieved the American dream, and Orlando Bravo wants to make sure other people have the opportunity to achieve the American dream. His business accomplishments are great, But let me tell you why I love him like a brother. He's a wonderful father with 3 wonderful children. He's a great husband to Katie, and I know by personal experience, he's a wonderful friend. And we've mentored each other through good times and bad times. Orlando is an outlier. He is an outlier. He's an outlying data point. He spends no time in the middle of the pack. Again, he's optimistic. He's a leader. Leaders are optimistic. Leaders don't say, the world sucks, follow me. He is optimistic. He is looking forward, saying, how do we make this happen? He really is. He's optimistic. And with that optimism comes risk-taking. He's a risk-taker. He's unafraid. He is unafraid. He's a hard worker. He's scrappy. He's disciplined. And really, he's inspirational in his work, in his friendships, in his connections with people. He's an incredible human with a huge heart, filled with love, and he's committed to helping others less fortunate than himself. In 2017, Hurricane Maria devastated Puerto Rico. Orlando filled planes with water and supplies to help struggling people from his home island. Like SEO, Orlando is committed to matching talent and opportunity. He's committed $100 million to the Bravo Family Foundation to promote economic development in Puerto Rico. And I have to warn everybody in Puerto Rico, watch out, because he is coming, and it will happen. And I want to be there to watch it happen. With that, I'm delighted to welcome Orlando Bravo to accept the SEO Founders Award. Orlando, thank you for your support and involvement with SEO.